What the hell? What's going on? We didn't get any of that. But it is like 10 below zero today. It is colder than a son of a bitch. Made some gear. I got my trap game of the week yesterday. Fat Boys Cleveland Clowns no-showed in H-Town, so now also I got the Chicklets last night, so I'm going to go watch the Motor City Kitties meow, 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 take on at home the Raccoons, and then my Cowboys, the Green Bay Penis Packers. I see the Buffalo game got pushed out to tomorrow. A bunch of Nancy boys should just moved it to Cleveland or moved it to Minnesota, whatever. I don't know, but they complained cold last night in Chicka country. Home slice beat baby Jesus. But anyways, 14th day of January 2024. Oh, feet are cold, but yeah, people going to State Mountain at a party at 10 this morning, going to Mazatlan from Iowa, $30 tip right out of the gate. I'm like, hell yeah. But no GoProing at all this weekend. Too cold in that behavior. I'm going to probably do the boat show next weekend at St. Paul. Get that, go there, and the camping show is the same weekend, but I might do that February 1st. We're going to Vegas in February, so on the other channel, been doing the car show stuff. It was like, one's got like 200. It's bizarre how some of this stuff gets picked up. Some don't, and that's too bad, but it's the way she goes. I kick one every single day because I think it's to give someone an idea to get a GoPro and leave their house and do something substantial. I think it's a good thing. So, anyways, as we head home on a glorious Sunday, it is the wind. I don't mind cold. It's the windshield that is the worst. That's I have to park in a heated garage, so that's kind of nice when you work for certain companies downtown. So let's get out of here. But anyways, you guys, welcome to a little on the road podcasting here on the Cowport Adventures. I saw Tommy Bernard is going to change his format on his little podcast a little later, because guess what? No one listens there, no one cares. And someone commented on there, it's like the family stuff is boring. It's true. I mean, there's 6.5 million things you can listen to. I do get a lot of IPs from Minnesota when I talk about Tom Bernard over on that other place. Anyways, you guys, so I've been podcasting for 15 years. Whenever I do my podcast, my football podcast or something, if I hear something, I'll say, hey, I heard that. I mean, I use that word "gare" all the time from that one radio guy. He's still on. He always says "gare." I just do it "gare," and that's how I got it from. I use his phrase. And I've heard "grr" from him before, so it wasn't like he invented it, right? So I have nicknames, whatever, and then whenever I see something or hear something, I will say, hey, I saw this. My YouTube channel is wherever I want to go, cemeteries, state fair, car shows, whatever. And Boogie2988, right, accused of plagiarizing a video I had seen. It got recommended to me by people quit YouTube. And like I said in the title, people only quit, in my mind, if they are doing it early and they decide to leave, okay? I never wanted to make money. I just like to make videos. I enjoy walking through the woods, showing people things. And so what Boogie did, he literally used the same examples of why people quit. And some guy called him out who was, in his mom's room, wherever the hell he was. I can't remember what his name is. He's mainly, again, his whole gig is talking about other YouTube, which I do when my audios, but my videos, I'll do porta potty rants, right? So Boogie plagiarized this guy, right? And then I guess he was on Twitter. I follow him. He likes to Boogie. If you look at his plagiarizing, okay, AGP, he's allegedly dead, right? I guess, maybe, right? because all the violence was fake, okay, violence towards children. What was his character? I only saw one video of it. Francis. That was a play on who? AGP. Think about it. Yelling, hollering, destroying things. He's hooked up with Pickle Boy. And then his documentary I talked about is nothing but excuse for views and look at me and blah, blah, blah. That was just a stupid documentary. And to say that you love this guy's content, I like a content. Hey, I don't watch all Wonder Hussy stuff. I do promote her. I will mention her to check her out. Depending on what she's doing and how long the video is, I'll watch it. There's a lot of good adventure people out there. Sidetrack Adventures is really good. I notice a lot of people, cave exhibitions, I've been watching people, cave exhibitions gone wrong, right? People drowning. People will take that and then they'll talk about it too as well. They'll do research on something and then give their own thing. I talk about people, yes. But he plagiarized AGP, if you think about it, because he's just trying to be relevant. And anybody in their right mind would think this guy's a great creator of talking about video games and being Francis and being some fat white guy, banging some 20-year-old woman, because he does that for people who are going to talk about it. And then the interview I saw for a job, I don't understand how anybody can think he's a great creator. The guy that did the video on him, you can probably find it. I listened to it. He's yelling in an open mic. Why you have to yell? I don't understand. ESPN does it. They yell into the microphone. Oh, what are you doing, Boogie? Because that's what he likes. And there's one guy, Bits and Pieces, wanted to talk to him. The guy was all excited that Boogie followed him back on Twitter. Really? Boy, that's real exciting. I don't know, it'd be like me following George Thorogood and they follow me back. Oh my, geez, that's just exciting. I don't know what the big deal is, but I'm not surprised that he would go out and find somebody. About the quitting of YouTube, there was that one lady, she crashed her airplane and killed her and her dad. I saw a psychiatrist break down her thought process because she was very careless in her plane, because he goes, it's no fun to say I went flying, everything was okay. And then when she would get in her car, she would be careless, just like this one of the guy who's obsessed with foodie beauty, okay, this white chick who, that's all he does, is breaks down her videos. And like I told Dave, it was like me breaking down Wonder Hussy, her video. She did a video with that guy from the Mine Guy, and he had to tell her how to stand and how to shoot her weapon, which she has. I could break that down when I'm not going to, but I said that on his Facebook. You had to tell her how to shoot her own weapon and how to stand and where to store it at the end. But that's just nonsense. But I'm not surprised that he would plagiarize it, because he doesn't have any creativity. He really doesn't leave the house. I mean, he still makes fun of the weapon being pulled on that guy, and you shoot it in the air. I'd have walked out there with a bat and beat the living crap out of those guys. I would have came around the front, around the back, with a bat and knocked that phone out of that guy's hand. 3 people came by my house. It didn't work out very well. Okay? It doesn't work out. Okay? But I'm not surprised that Boogie would do that. And that's what people do on here. No one has an original thought. There was one guy on here a long time ago. He did a really good job on the long, sad life of whoever. And somebody was taking his videos and naming their channel. And he fought with YouTube. And he did a video. He was like, I'm really disappointed that YouTube's not doing anything about it. I don't know if they did or not. He was just going to quit because all his hard work and research was being taken by somebody else. I mean, Dave does it all the time. It's all he does. Takes my stuff, puts it up, archives. There was that Squirmy and Grubbs. They're from Minnesota. I happened to see them on Star Tribune. And there was somebody during the pandemic for like 11 months until they probably got their job back, just did video after video breaking down their videos. And there's the Troll Patrol does a good job of breaking down people like Daily Woo and Cartbagger with their boring ass videos. It's hilarious, all right? I get that. But if I'm gonna talk about somebody, hey, this is what I'm talking about. I will give you a verbal. Okay, I get people quitting YouTube, and I do. I mean, the guy is right. So was Boogie. Some guy was animation, and I understand. I did animation for a while. GoAnimation.com, my football picks, and when Tina D said that Nelson Green was me, Nelly took advantage of that and went after a minor, Lisa Lynn's daughter, and then she came over and started trolling my videos, calling me all kinds of names, a pedophile, and whatever else. So that ruined my growth of that behavior. And I know it's a tough thing to do animation. They're a lot of fun. I love GoAnimation.com. There's a lot of good people on. It's like on TikTok, there was this dancer who was, let's say I did a dancing. Let's say I'm a dancer. I was doing stupid dancing stuff. People will copy your dancing move, then claim it's their dancing move. People have copied Michael Jackson. I saw his 40th anniversary of Thriller. The things that he did has been copied by other dancers. They've incorporated his dance moves. Okay, but I'm not surprised. You can talk about the video. Hey, this video this guy did. I want to make a. There's a really good video about a guy who talked about quitting YouTube, and this is his name. And I want to give my own opinion on it. Then fine, and you talk about, because you give credit. So I guess the original guy put it on private. Why? I mean, I wouldn't put it on private. So that's what people go around, just like Christian music and danceteria, and especially Christian music. They're very good at having their own riffs, and people will go and steal those riffs. They're well documented. Katy Perry got busted on that, her producer, and they do that. And same thing with country music. They write their own stuff, danceteria, and that's what rappers do. They steal their stuff. That happens a lot. That's what rap does. No one has any original thought process. Who was that one guy? The hell is his name? So Sweet Home Alabama, in the middle of the, what the hell is his name? The white guy rap whatever, stole stuff from people, right? They always do it. A lot of that stuff that goes on in plagiarizing. I mean, our president, not just America, I call him the plagiarizer, plagiarized. The guy who's from Minnesota, who is a big corporate raider, Oak Ridge Country Club member, went after the Harvard chick for plagiarizing her, and his wife was accused of it too. He's hall passing a clerical problem. I get it. A lot of things give me inspiration. I'll say, I saw this video, and I'll make opinion on it. When I'm doing my NFL podcasts, I'll say, hey, I heard this on a podcast, or I read this. I agree or I disagree, or I agree with it. I think I agree what I was told here. Someone told me this, and I agree. Okay, I do my own nicknames, whatever. I'm commercial, music-free, sponsor-free podcasting. But you can talk about it on the video, and you can give your opinion on it. And I understand it. I watched Boogie. It was well done, and I understand. I feel sorry as before that people of the Wonder Hussies, of the Daily Woos, of the Carpetbaggers, other people on here, keep behind the camera, that need to produce a video to make money and pray. Like they say, like I said, a couple I have one on this channel, allegedly walking the Appalachian Trail. They've monetized it on YouTube. I don't get any money, but I don't care. Is being pushed out. Don't ask me why. A couple of the car ones, well, 300. I appreciate that. That's nice. That's cool. It just depends the algorithm. The old days, your stuff got pushed out. I don't care about live streaming, and I don't care about video game. Like I said in the last video, what the hell is the name of that place again? Twitch, a spectator sport. Watching video games. How is that a spectator sport? I don't get that. It takes no talent to play a video game and watch it. I mean, men are visual, so it's a woman playing a video game. I guess you get extremely excited, and on TikTok, and that TikTok is almost a me only fan on a smaller version. Is you give her money, or just like on live streams, if you give money, the person responds to you in the chat room, right? I rarely respond to my live streams, very rarely. I may read it, but if I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking to somebody. But I'm not surprised Boogie, and his whole thing was nothing to get the whole documentary. I guess that one guy who was doing animation is gonna do movies, which is fine. But I like people that show me things when they leave the house and they give me an idea to go somewhere. Like when I was in Vegas, I've seen that ghost town I want to go to. There's a real guy that owns a ghost town. He does some really good stuff. There are good YouTubers out that leave their house. I'm sorry, breaking down video games, I don't understand the love of that behavior. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. How this guy who yells and hollers, he's literally stole the AGP bit. That's what he's doing, screaming and hollering, talking video games, dating a 20-year-old woman. That's fine. That's his business. He did that to get attention. And his documentary was to continue to hang out what he doesn't have. Just his. If you look behind him, all the ticks of, lost money on whatever he lost it on, the fake money shit behavior. And I get it, but why people think he's so great? What makes it exciting to watch a dumbass white boy scream? And yeah, it's the Francis character, but the guy was screaming into the camera. Why? Oh, Boogie. He really cared. But to be overly emotionally excited that Boogie followed you back on Twitter, man, do you ever have low expectations in your life? I have a lot of followers, doesn't mean a damn thing. Who cares? I have subs on the other channel, so what? It does not... Those are old subs. Paul Dembski, who died popping pills and mixed alcohol, which I predicted in a chat room in 2016, he became enraged. He said he liked to pop pills. He mixed wine and died. Felix the cat came into my show 2 years ago and put his obituary and then said, you were right. He died by popping pills for his ills. 2 to 3 of my subs are him, all right? Just like with Camo Dave. Why'd he go away on YouTube? The man died in his bed, okay? Other YouTubers that I saw one the other day doing a goodbye. He's dying of cancer. He's dying, okay? And people are, you crying? How many people are crying? I'm not crying. He's dying. I'm all worried about people in my community that die, not some YouTuber. Why you'd cry over that. But to me, I've never understood why in God's name you would like Boogie2988. Why? What is the thrill of the game for him playing video games or talking video games or yelling and hollering? Like I said, Daily Grace was my first YouTuber. I enjoyed her fun little comment, her content. She would make stuff, screw around, nothing special. A couple of old YouTubers were pretty good that moved on. I get it. But I like a lot of different kind of explorers. I like some people that talk about old shipwrecks, of why it sunk, oil disasters, what happened, safety issues of ships sinking, what's that one guy's name? I can't remember what his name is, but he will break down why a ship sank. Why? Type in the Ranger. He'll come up. What the timing events of the Ranger, an oil rig, why it flipped over. Very, very good. It's the Horizon thing. Those poor bastards didn't have a chance. Just things like that of, my dad always told me, as they say before, rules are written in blood. Like on the railroad, and when that Japanese airplane crashed on the runway, everyone got off because they followed directions. And the railroad, same way. It is. I listened to the Canadian up in how they get stuff done, and you can't screw around. Someone get killed. My dad saw 2 people get killed at the railroad because they didn't make the proper choice. Okay, but there's just so much you can take in information, read, travel, meet people. Besides Boogie sitting in his house doing stupid stuff. It's like Pickle Boy. Why would you want to waste your good suffering? Again, if he wants to do something, Pickle Boy goes camping. Pickle Boy makes a fire. Pickle Boy does something in the garage. I don't know. But, I guess Doug allegedly died. They kill him off? I don't know, because I always heard about the violence and it was fake. So they kill him off on the show? It's allegedly a show, right? The AGP, is he actually alive? They just killed off the fake father? I don't know. Is Charlie not his brother? I'm just telling you what I was told all the time with the violence on the show, that it was fake. So that it must be a fake show. So AGP was just a character. I'm just wondering. But Boogie plagiarized AGP by yelling, destroying stuff, but people think that's cool. I get violence in movies to a point. I don't need to see a woman get raped. I can do a movie, like I said, Savage can be on it. You hear her scream, she falls down. The next scene, she gets up, she's got a little bruise on her lip, something happened. You don't need to see it to know that something happened to her, all right? If Wonder Hussy's in it, right? And she's in the scene, and she's running around, and oh no, she gets up, she bands her up, and something happened to her, okay? You don't need to be outraged to see the punch, right? But the visually motivated males are the ones that just love this stuff. They love that violence. They love the Haggy family, ghost hunting, all this stupid behavior. They love that stuff. Video games. I mean, Haggy rants behind a paywall over on Twitch. Why in God's name would anybody want to watch what I do? Okay, or listen to I behind a paywall? I don't get that. Why I'd pay that? I mean, you're not Rolling Stones, you're not Bruce Springsteen. You pay to go listen to a good performer. I mean, you go into a bar, or like in Nashville, you go in to a bar, and then you give them tips if they earn their supper, right? I earn my supper at my job. I do a good service. Not all the time, but once you usually get it. But I don't. There's a lot of that copycat behavior, especially on TikTok. People stealing people's other. That's why this 15 seconds, I despise that behavior. People using riffs to sell things. Back in Black is used on Walmart it was created for an album. I despise this fair use behavior. I don't get it. I mean, I'll comment on things. I know Dave is trolling AZ right now, and he was yelling at him. I tell AZ, ignore that idiot. You don't talk about him, don't promote him. But that's AZ. His whole life is YouTube, right? I get it. I enjoy making audios. I like doing videos, but after a while, it's like you got to build a bridge, get over it, move on. But people just for some reason think Boogie2988 is the best. He's the bee's knees, as they say, right? He's so great. How great there are, right? Oh my God. So I guess that's what I'm supposed to believe, right? But I'm not surprised that he plagiarized that video. He's too lazy to do his own research, anything else. You can comment on it. Like I said, people quit because they expect to make money. And then they don't make money, they get pissed. Oh my God, it's got to be pushed out, like you said, and I get it. The old days of making money are long gone. I mean, then you get that writer block, and then you go around looking for something, and that's what producers do. They go listen to Christian music, and they get the riff out of there, and then they incorporate it. That's what they do. They steal other people's riffs. No one sits around and writes their own stuff. If you do write your own stuff, the Rolling Stones could put out an album tomorrow, and no one cares. That's the problem with that. No one gives two Fs. So I don't understand why anybody in their right mind would actually publicly say they like Boogie2988. I don't understand that. I know Fat Boy loved him, and the kid behind the camera stuff, and all this Charlie Chill and AGP and whatever, yelling, destroying stuff, screaming, hollering. I unless you're banging somebody and they're screaming at you, but besides that, I don't get it. And I see a lot of people on TikTok steal other people's videos, put them up, the animation stuff. And that one guy that's, not going to animation because they don't go anywhere. The problem is YouTube's now is all about shorts. All my shorts now I see are about women, and I get it. They're good looking. Let's move on to something more substantial. Right now, these two twins are coming through right now, and then someone else will come through. That's an easy video to do. Stand there and look pretty and dance in front of the camera for a minute, and guys will get excited and write things down below, and the narcissism kicks in, and look at me, right? Look at me. So I don't know. Let me see. Hang on a second. My there we go. Feet are a little cold, but I saw that happens all the time. The plagiarism happens all the time, And Boogie2988 is nothing special. Sorry, man. I'll tell it again. Video games is not content. It's not. It's really not. It's not a big deal. I just don't understand it. Why people think it's so great that watch them play video games, watch them destroy something, scream and holler. But people love the documentary. I don't know why. It's just boring stuff he talks about. And he wants to get back on top again, so he creates controversy. He does it on Twitter. He says stupid things on Twitter, then people talk about it. There's people that do 2 hour and a half, 2 hour videos. Because that one woman is back again, the banjo chick, whatever her name, Colleen, whatever the fuck F her name is. She's back after being, her behavior with children. She shouldn't be allowed back on this platform, but I don't think they really care. So, anyways, but I saw that video this morning, and I'd seen the other one, and I'm like, oh. Because he used the exact, he played dumb, that same thought process. It's just, really? And the guy privated it. But he said the bigger creators don't want to shout at the smaller creators. They don't want to. Howard Stern, before he became who he was, there was this radio guy that he was constantly wanting to get on his show in the streets in New York. And when he died, Howard Stern never said anything. Because the guy literally gave Howard his break. Howard was always asking him, can I come on your show? Come on your show? That's how guys are. They forget where they came from. Like I said, it's like if you're a mentor to somebody. Whatever you're good at doing. I'm not afraid to outshout YouTubers above and below me. You see somebody good out there, I'm not afraid to shout them out. But a lot of these YouTubers don't want to say anything. Hang on a second. About any of the smaller YouTubers and get where they got their ideas. Just like on TikTok, they'll steal someone else's stuff and then claim. They won't give their due credit. Like someone else in doing porta potty rants, where'd they get that from? So that's the way it works, on here, on this video platform. People don't quite understand that behavior, but I don't know. If you think Boogie's so great, I feel for you that's your lowest denominator, that you think he's so great and so good, and you love his content, you watch ever since. You really gotta, all the white hats come out too as well down below in the conversations. They piss him on, and it's like, I'm sorry, but hard time trying to find him exciting. But he stole the AGP bit. That's what he's done, because him and Kibby on the camera have hooked up a few times, 2 dying channels. Look at me. So that's the way it works. When Carpetbagger and Daily Woo hook up together, other people like Tampa J, other people hook up together because they want the crossover, and they'll go sub the channel. They'll go sub, but they don't care. They will just turn off their notifications because they don't care. Sub for sub, right? You go sub someone's channel, right? Okay, great. They'll sub you or they'll unsub you. They don't really care. So like there was same thing on TikTok. I'll follow you, follow me. Okay, great. What's that supposed to mean? You can see my subs both channel. I sub maybe 6 channels, and the other ones I'll find. If I need to find Fat Boy, just type in his name. I'll find him. I don't need to sub to Fat Boy to find his ass. Okay, I don't sub to Wonder Hussy. If I want to go find her, I type in her name. There it is. I don't need to sub to her. I don't need to get all that behavior. Right? It'll be recommended to me because when she puts a new one out, I don't need to be told that. So, the minor guy that I follow. I listen to. His stuff comes up, right? Will come up because I've listened to a few of his stuff. I like his mining stuff. He's pretty cool. I want to go see him out in Vegas if I got a chance. So there's a lot of good things out there, but don't be surprised on the plagiarizing here on this video platform. People do. They have a brain fart. They're too lazy to think of something, and they'll go find something to listen to. That's what they do. So, anyways, I hope this audio has found you healthy and wealthy, and having a good 2024. Christmas is about about 9.5 months away. Christmas will be coming around the corner, and you'll be able to start asking for money for Gurr, right? Real soon. I guess Dave actually ordered that headset that I got. I told him I'd send him my headset that I bought. He sent me his GoPro 7, but I don't know why he needs that. I did mine just for fun. But this one I have on my phone while I'm driving, this on my phone here is a great headset for my phone. Better sound than this idiot talking about Boogie yelling into his room at his open mic, yelling. I'm like, why are you yelling about Boogie? That how great he is. I'm just amazed me. Because he's another one that does reaction. He just talks about his whole bit is other YouTubers. That's all he does. Lots of them on here. I do it like this, but other guys will do videos of an hour bitching about creators, and they waste a good couple days of good suffering putting together clips and then bitching about somebody. What they do. But anyways, guys. Oh my God. It is cold. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting how good old Boogie plagiarized like the 46 and how he copied somebody else and tried to claim it was same train of thought. No, he used the same idiot, same thing, same phrasing. People only quit YouTube if they die, and that's it. They just don't. They sit on here and they think they can make money on it, and and they bitch, and that's why they have all these side hustles and send me money, send me this, send me that. That's all that is. I want money, I want money, I want money, I want money. That's all there is to it. Send me this and send me that. So it is what it is. Is what it will be, as they say, right? But let me see here now. I think I might want to get some Earls for this afternoon. I want to get some Earls for this afternoon. That's what I want to do. For watching the Cowboys, I'm going to roll in there and get some Earls. But, yeah, it's never going to change, you guys. People are going to copy other YouTubers because they're too lazy to do their own stuff. And that's a fact, Jack. That is a fact. Too lazy. And it's the way she goes, man. I mean, but, when you're too lazy, far too arrogant to simply find a something to do, and you'll just listen to people and go, hey, I'm going to copy this person. Let's go get some Earls, shall we? Let's go get some Earls. Oh, my goodness. My feet are freezing. Oh, so we're going to roll in here and get some food. Oh, hell yeah. There she is. How you doing? Yep, working. I'm well. Feeling delicious. Have the time of my life. Got to get some Earls and some triple treat for the football game. Yep, the big football game. Yeah, the Cowboys are on, so they're good. But right now, the Motor City Kitties are on. I think they're on. Well, there was supposed to be 3, but they pushed the other one out till tomorrow. It was too much for Nancy boys. Too cold up there in Buffalo. So.
Yeah, but the Packers play the Cowboys
at
3.
Yeah.
And then the Rams and the Lions at 7.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was at noon. Okay.
No, there isn't any at noon because they switched it.
Okay.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock tomorrow, who's going to be able to watch?
Oh, so they did 3 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, I know, working class. Well, the people that sit around do nothing but video games all day long and watch it, the average white male, Seriously, you know how that is.
I know.
Well, I don't do it, but the white males.
On a Monday morning, our
Oh, I know, working class, but there's people out there that just don't do nothing at all. So, you know, they play video games all day. 318. Yeah, they sit around and play football all day long. So they watch video games. Rescue. That's what they do. I'll take a. All right, thanks, my friend. I'll take a bag. Yeah. Yeah, you know, they sit around, you know, watch YouTube, play video. They don't they call video games now? Spectator sport. That's what they call it, a spectator. I love to roll your eyes. That's what they do. See, men are visual. Remember that. Women are emotional. So women like to get emotional. The more people in the room watching them, the more emotional they get. Just like a stripper. The more people are watching, the more they're going to do. Seriously. I mean, that's how that works. Correct. Exactly. The more the guys watch, the more money they give the woman more money. So I'm just telling you. Yeah, I give that to poor people. I'm good. Thank you. It's a fact, Jack. Oh shit. While I'm here, I think I'm gonna get some gas. It's a fact, man. Dude, Patronis. Let's get some fuel while I'm here. What the hell? It is a little cold. I want to keep it in there. Okay. Do not remove. Oh, goodness. Remove card. All right. Don't need a car wash. Too cold. Go. No, I don't need a receipt. Forgot it wasn't on until Cowboys were on first, so Motor City Keys tonight. Good take a little nap. Oh, there we go. Woo. Man, it's cold out here. But, yeah, it's a spectator sport, I guess. That's what they call it. A spectator court, I guess. You can spectate. I guess you can, being a stripper, you can spectate too as well, right? Oh, man. Feet are cold. But, yeah, life's changed, man. I mean, how miles I got in this? 160 miles in the one tank. But yeah, plagiarizing, watching video games, 20 on, 4 off. That's what we're up against these days, ladies and gentlemen. Non-stop skullduggery. Got my Earls. Gonna watch a little football this afternoon, take a nap. And then probably take the girls for a walk, so. There we go. Perfect. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the rambling on here. But, like I said, if you like Boogie2988 and he's your favorite creator, I cry for you at night. I really do. I cry for you. I cry for your forgiveness, and I cry for your boredom, and that these creators like that play video games and make up lies and plagiarize behavior is what it is. So have a great cold week from the great state of Minnesota. Land 10th only for a couple. That's, like I said, I saw Tom Bernard is changing up his behavior because there's 6 million things you can listen to, and after a while his boring stuff is boring. No one really cares anymore about that behavior. So that's the way it is. Tommy B used to be on KQ, but there's a lot of podcasters out there. Every day someone's new. So anyways, guys, cold feet, fresh gas, Earls, Cowboys coming on. Take a nap. And then watch the Cowboys play the Green Bay Penis Packers. For some reason, I thought the Motor City Keys game was on first. But 3 o'clock, it's funny, 3 o'clock. Who's going to watch that? They're working. Don't worry about that. There'll be people watching it. Don't worry about that. So, Nancy boys couldn't play outside in Buffalo Bimbo country. Big pussies. Nancy boys. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a ninja boy. So, anyways, guys, you know, keep on loving mediocrity. Keep on loving it. And you can watch all these YouTubers. Go watch an adventure channel. Go watch somebody leave their house. Please seek mental health. Okay? Arizona, just don't bother with that idiot. So anyways, guys, from the outskirts, could use this snow, but just remember, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky, right, man? So, peace the Middle East. I'll see y'all later. Hey, man, let's smoke some marijuana, man. I'll see y'all later, man. Bye. See ya.